See, I finally opened up my eyes, and I saw me coming back to life. It's time to be someone I wanna recognize. The future starts right now. Yes! The future is now. The future is now. The future is now.
I did it!
Hello, I'm Dr. Georgia Lorenz, President of Seminole State College of Florida. Welcome to our virtual graduation ceremony for our Spring 2020 graduates. We are here to celebrate you and your accomplishments. The coronavirus pandemic has been challenging. It has changed our world, our country, our community, and our college's history. And we've all been learning a new way to live, work, and learn. As you continued your educational journey this spring, you've had to adapt to a virtual learning environment or study at home while caring for your children or loved ones, or juggle work, family, and study as never before. You may have experienced health worries and financial uncertainty. You are all to be congratulated that you persevered, overcame these challenges, and completed your degree or certificate. I'm glad that you were able to thrive during these unprecedented times. Many of you were looking forward to graduation on May 4th. While this was not to be, we wanted to congratulate you virtually on your achievements, but we also know how important it is for you to actually walk across that stage and receive your diploma or certificate in front of your family and friends. So that you can truly celebrate, we are inviting our Spring 2020 graduates to participate in the college's next in-person graduation ceremony at the Addition Financial Arena at UCF on December 16th. You'll receive information in the fall about how to register to obtain your regalia and attend. And I really hope that you will celebrate your successes in a virtual environment now and with us in person in December. I am so proud of how our college community has pulled together in this unprecedented time. You as students have had to adapt very quickly. Faculty and staff had to fast-track new ways of delivering classes so your studies weren't negatively impacted. We kept our distance while you were getting closer to your goal. We truly are all in this together, and I couldn't be more impressed. If you're receiving your Associate in Arts or Associate in Science degree or a certificate, please consider continuing your educational journey. This is an opportunity to advance your knowledge and enhance your career potential. If you're graduating with your bachelor's degree, we wish you every success as you start or advance in your career, or even continue your education further. As part of our virtual ceremony, we are featuring pre-recorded speakers from previous commencement ceremonies. Mr. Chris Anderson, Seminole County Supervisor of Elections, was the featured commencement speaker at our Spring 2019 ceremony, and Professor Laura Dickinson was our Faculty Challenge speaker at the Fall 2019 graduation ceremony. We hope you enjoy their inspiring, insightful, and entertaining remarks. We'll also share a personal message from Mr. Scott Howitt, Chair of the college's District Board of Trustees, which was recently recorded for this occasion. Some of my virtual interactions with student groups have been a welcome reminder of why I chose the field of education. But I have to say, I have missed being on campus with students, faculty, and staff. We will all overcome this time of uncertainty. I feel bolstered and encouraged by you, the fact that you were able to weather this storm and complete your degree or certificate. Congratulations, spring graduating class of 2020.
Thank you very much. I am honored to be here. I can feel the energy in the room. I'm looking at these caps and gowns. Graduates, give yourselves a round of applause. Congratulations. Let me hear you. First, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior. Without him, I wouldn't be here. There you go. I'd also like to thank Seminole State College President Dr. Georgia Lorenz, her staff and her faculty for allowing me to be here to celebrate with you all today. Thank you very much. Congratulations, graduates, you did it. Sounds like y'all gonna turn up in a little bit. Y'all look great tonight. To see the sea of caps and gowns is truly stunning. Folks, I came here today to inspire you to go higher, to motivate so you can elevate. I'm sure everyone in this building has had their fair share of challenges to overcome. The struggle is real. Am I right? So I'd like to take a survey real quick of some challenges that you might have experienced. And I'm gonna need your participation, all right? If you've experienced these challenges, I ask that you stand and remain standing. If you can't stand, raise your hands. I'll be brief, I promise. And listen, this includes the faculty and the staff and family and friends. I want y'all to participate as well, okay? Now, don't be afraid to stand. Be proud that you overcame these challenges so you could walk across this stage tonight. First, where are my parents at that had to work to get their child here tonight? Had to work an extra job or take extra shifts to get here? I ask that you stand up. There you go. Stand up if you had to sacrifice a vacation or holiday to study. Stand up if you needed gas money. There you go. There you go. Had car problems while you were in college. Had to ride the bus or walk just to get to class. Now, I'm gonna go deep now. Lost relationships. Had financial issues. Lost a loved one. Or questioned whether or not you should even continue or go be a YouTuber. No shade to YouTube. Had to drop a class. Had to retake a class. Needed a babysitter. This one's gonna strike a chord. Had to put off your education until the kids were old enough. Yes, that's right. Had to beg and ask your professors for extra time to turn in an assignment. You notice I'm standing too, right? Studied all night without any sleep just to take a test the next day. Had your cell phone broken or lost, or just had crap happen to you. That's everybody, right? Look, some of you had issues just getting here tonight. Keep standing, don't sit down. Stand up, don't look up. Not yet, I'm almost done. Some of you were told that you weren't gonna make it. Some of you were told that getting a college education was a waste of time. Now look to your left, look to your right. Most of you, if not all of you, are standing. And I'm standing with you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now you can sit down. I had my own challenges to overcome. I was raised by a single father who I watched deteriorate due to drugs and alcohol. I would come home to empty beer cans and crack pipes all over the house. I would wake up to an empty house because my father was arrested the night before while I was sleeping. And one night, it feels just like yesterday, I had to snatch a phone cord from out of my father's hands because he tried to hang himself, because he couldn't take the news that he had contracted the AIDS virus. All this I had experienced by the age of 14 years old. The fact is, folks, you cannot allow what you're going through to be the reason why you don't make it through. I was 22 years old when my father lost his battle with AIDS. But man, did he teach me some things. Rather, it was his lessons I learned, his adversities that I watched and witnessed. I learned a lot there. I learned how to treat people. I learned how to make some pretty good spaghetti sauce, because that's the only thing I know how to cook. But my father taught me how to work hard, and that's exactly what I did. Through the midst of your challenges, you will be given gifts of encouragement to help you persevere. My gift was my best friend and my wife, Ebony. I love you. I met her in 9th grade. I went up to the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen. I think I fell in love at first sight. But see, I tried to be Mr. Smooth. And the only line that came to my mind was, "Girl, your eyes are just as pretty as mine." And I know that's terrible. So I had to step my game up. 10th grade, I put on Cool Relax by John B. Yeah? I'm gonna play a little bit of it for you just so you can hear, You should know me. You're my angel. Nothing's gonna make you fall. Girl, I just wanna love you. So, as you can see, Ebony couldn't resist 90s smooth R&B. My life was changed forever. I later proposed to Ebony in front of that very classroom where I asked her to dance 3 years later. And today we've been together for over 20 years and we have 3 amazing children. Graduates, we are only passengers in the vehicle of life. It is not our job to know the destination. It's our job to prepare for the next stop. I got out of the United States Army not knowing what the next stop was going to be. Little did I know, I'd be a law enforcement officer with over a decade of experience. But I worked hard. I prepared myself for the next stop. I became the Chief Investigations Officer for the Seminole County Tax Collector's Office. As that vehicle continued to travel, I continued to prepare. I worked hard, not knowing the biggest test and the greatest opportunity of my life was just ahead. In less than 2 years, I became the first African-American constitutional officer in the history of Seminole County. Thank you. I was appointed by Governor Ron DeSantis to be the supervisor of elections. Now listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Can I keep it real? There are gonna be some difficult roads ahead. But I'm gonna share some words of wisdom with you that changed my life. And I hope that they do the same for you. There are 3 ways of living life: the easy way, the hard way, and the tragic way. The easy way is learning from other people's mistakes. The hard way is learning from your own mistakes. The tragic way is never learning at all. I leave you with this. Don't live life tragically. Be bold and work hard, because hard work wins. Let me hear you say it. Hard work wins. Everybody, hard work wins. Everybody, hard work wins. I am so proud in each and every one of you. Now go. Go be the change that you want to see in the world, and go make your own definition of success. God bless you and thank you.
Hi Raiders, my name is Samantha Cerisi. I'm the student government president at the Altamont Springs campus and am graduating with an associate in arts degree. I want to take this time to congratulate you for all the hard work and sacrifices you had to make to get to this very moment. And it's probably not the way you expected your graduation ceremony to go. I know it may be difficult for many of you to celebrate anything right now, but if there is one thing that I have learned from my experience at Seminole State, it's that no matter what you do in your life, it will never go the way you expect. Whether it be losing a job or getting a bad grade or a pandemic breaking out, you will still face challenges. There are going to be times when you feel like you cannot do it anymore, and what you need to do is keep moving forward. I want every one of you to look at whatever obstacle you face in your life and say, I can beat it, I will beat it, and I must beat it. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's going to be a wild ride, whether it's good or bad. Whatever you start, make sure you finish it, and from this day forward, set out to achieve greatness, not by looking for someone to give it to you, but by going and getting it for yourself, and never, ever giving up. Thank you all so much for your time, and congratulations to the class of Spring 2020.
Welcome, friends, family, and most of all, Fall Seminole State graduating class of 2019. When I was asked to give this faculty challenge speech, my first reaction was, how many of my students will be in the audience to rate my performance, including all the vocal fillers I might use, like, and stuff, whatever, basically, oh my God, all of those. If you are here, I am sure you're feeling revenge is sweet. So please feel free to tease me later, it's fine. But before you head off to your respective destinations and jobs, I want to offer 3 challenges, I know, overkill, or rules to live by. These rules have helped me deal with the best and worst times in my life. I've won awards. I've had cancer twice, but I survived. And I'm here. Thank you very much. And those rules have served me well in all of those situations. So the first rule is to dwell on possibility. Too often we set out on a track in our lives and plan never to deviate. Well, as John Lennon once said, life is what happens when you're making other plans. You'll be running around, go Raiders cross country, have curveballs thrown at you, go Raiders softball, or things will happen unexpectedly while you're puttering around, go Raiders golf. But inevitably, something will happen, some happy accident from the universe that will disrupt your lives. But look for the good and the opportunities which arrive in these random possibilities. You never know where they might lead. Talk to that person in the mall, the theme park, or the office. They might become an employer, a spouse, or even a lifelong friend. Enter into that talent contest. Even if you don't win, you'll let your skill and your spirit shine. Revel in the unexpected. Yes, bad things may happen, but if you're open to the possibilities to learn and grow, you'll be much happier in your life and you'll be able to touch the lives of others. Now, the second rule is to defy gravity. Don't worry, I won't sing. That would be wicked. Life will beat you down. You'll have a bad day at work or at home. You won't get the job you love right away, or you'll have some catastrophic event that will impact your life. Because as we know in Florida, we only have 3 seasons: spring, summer, and hurricane. So again, it happens to the best of us. The cancer I got normally affects males 45 to 60. Now, I've checked. But I've stayed vertical, not horizontal, and you must do the same. You'll be knocked down by many events in life, personal, practical, and work-related. But life is overcoming these challenges and getting up again and again and again. You must, for yourself and those you love. I've seen and spoken with many of you about the hardships you've faced, and despite everything the world has thrown at you to try to beat you down, you are here tonight. And soon you will stand up and get that diploma, that certification, that award, which is a result of your daily defiance to all the gravity of the situations you have overcome. Keep it up. And finally, the last rule is semper gumby. The military folks will know this. Always flexible. In this world, which you are going into, change is the only constant norm in this society. Technology is always in flux, the world is shifting in dynamics, and you must adapt with it. Walt Disney said that times and conditions change so rapidly that we must keep our aim constantly focused on the future. The way to do this is to continually take opportunities to learn and grow. Be willing to explore the world around you and affect change. Find a cause you're passionate about, and then work to be flexible to be that change. Encourage others, help your neighbor, and be willing to try something new every day. Be flexible in life and in love, so it allows you to grow and be part of our ever-changing world. So there you have it, the 3 rules. Dwell in possibility, defy gravity, and semper gumby. And as you leave here, use these ideas to make the world a better place and to certainly go far in it. We are so proud and honored to have had you in our classrooms and our offices and have had the privilege to watch you become better scholars of the world. We wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. So your last lecture is over. And as I end all my classes, good luck, Godspeed, and may the force be with you.
Hello, graduates. I'm Scott Howitt, Chairman of the Board of Trustees here at Seminole State College. At our monthly board meetings, we hear the most amazing stories from our students about their challenges, their aspirations, and their triumphs, often against significant odds. We hear the pride in the voice of the faculty members when they introduce their students. It is my favorite part of the board meeting, and I've missed that the last couple of months. Many of you have your own stories. I'm sure that your challenges have been compounded by the coronavirus pandemic. But through the challenge of social distancing and the closing of our campuses, you have prevailed. You succeeded in your classes and you graduated. On behalf of the entire board, it is my honor to congratulate all of you on your extraordinary accomplishments. We are very proud of the great personal sacrifice and incredible dedication from each of you. I am glad you're joining us for this virtual ceremony, and I hope to see you walk across the stage in December. Please know that you have the board's best wishes for a very prosperous and fulfilling future. Go State, go far.
I hope you enjoyed this virtual ceremony. I encourage you to use the social media sharing options on your individual slides to share your celebration with family and friends. And whether you go on to a career, to university, or stay at Seminole State to complete your bachelor's degree, please join us again on December 16th to celebrate in person with family and friends. Thank you for joining us today as we recognize and celebrate you. I hope to see you cross the stage later this year. Congratulations, spring class of 2020. Go State, go far.